I was like, dang, like you did the damn thing. Like you start to see more possibility. You start to like see vast horizons almost. You start to see like, oh my God, okay, well, if I can do this, well, what else can I do? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Barumba. In this space, we talk about peace, we talk about personal growth, we talk about ultimately being our truest selves. And if that is something that you are interested in, keep watching. Hello, beautiful people. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I feel amazing. I feel great. I feel honestly the best I felt in a really long time. And let me tell you why. So why am I so jazzed up about? What am I so excited about? Honestly, 75 Hard has been a freaking journey. It has been so just eye-opening, and allowing me to just like dust off the lenses, the frames through which I was viewing my life, through which I was perceiving my reality. And it feels so good to be, honestly, it is day 73. And I thought I was going to take you guys along this journey a lot more, but it ended up being just honestly such a deep and personal growth experience that I kind of wanted to be present. I didn't want to be filming myself all the time. I didn't want to. I did a lot of journaling and I did a lot of filming that I didn't always want to show, but just honestly like personal stuff for my own reflection. But 75 Hard has brought about so much in terms of being mindful, being present. Today, in my presence, in your presence, I want to be talking about forgiveness. That's the topic. That's what I'm so excited about. That's what I'm so just passionate about, because honestly, 75 Hard has brought about a lot of revelation for me. But I think what's pertinent to me right now today that I feel moved to talk about is the forgiveness aspect, because 75 Hard has honestly kind of allowed me to move forward. I feel like I was kind of stuck in my life, and I feel like I was trying to level up, but I didn't know what I needed to do for myself. And 75 Hard kind of brought me back to the beginning. It brought me back to discipline. It brought me back to just connection. And honestly, it allowed me to see the things that were holding me back and weighing me down. And I recently realized that I obviously I can acknowledge them. I talked about this in one of my other videos, but acknowledging something and accepting it and all of that, being aware of it, they're all important, but you also have to let it go. Like you have to cut the cord. You have to put it down, put the bags down. You don't have to carry all of the things that you are kind of holding on to in terms of just the past, maybe mistakes you've made, things that you wanted to do that you didn't do, promises you've broken to yourself. Like you can start fresh anytime. You can start fresh every day. You can start fresh every moment. Like every opportunity in life, if you're breathing and you're alive and you're awake, you have the opportunity to start fresh. And you have the opportunity to forgive yourself, cutting that cord to the past and cutting that cord to all of that heaviness that you're holding on to by not just letting yourself be here and today in a fresh mindset, in a fresh perspective, because you're allowed that. You're allowed to be happy. You're allowed to not be, obviously you want to hold yourself accountable for the actions of your past, but you don't have to live through that lens. Like that's not going to define you, and you can let it go. Like you can let it go. And that's been my hard part, is like letting it go, because then I felt like, well, then what next? Where do I go? What do I do? What do I identify with? What's the story I'm going to tell myself? But that's the fun part, I think, is because then once you let go of you know, some of those old storylines you're telling yourself, and just like, I can't do this, I don't have enough time, like I don't I'm never gonna have the body that I want, or I'm never gonna have the life that I want, or things are too hard, things are like impossible with the way things are right now. Things are, when you let that storyline go and you honestly just start to show up for yourself in the little ways that you can every single day, you start to see more possibility. You start to like see vast horizons almost. You start to see like, oh my God, okay, well, if I can do this, well, what else can I do? And I realized that I needed to forgive myself for thinking so small in the past. And I needed to forgive myself for just thinking so little of what I could do because of the frames and the lenses through which I was viewing my life, right? And I think that that's really important because this week I graduated and I got a second bachelor's degree. But the reason why I had to get a second bachelor's was because honestly, to boost my grades, and I had been really ashamed of the fact that I kind of had to start over. But when I was doing my first degree, I wasn't fully present. I didn't know how to love myself. I didn't know how to take care of myself. I didn't know myself, and I don't think I think I wanted to get to know myself, but I don't think I was fully ready to, or I even gave myself the time, the space, just awareness that there was something deeper that needed to get to know. So yeah, I was playing myself. I was playing myself small, and I didn't fully believe in myself. And because of that, it showed in my academics. It showed in maybe not so my work ethic, because I've always like channeled like my energy into work instead of like school when it's hard. So I just wasn't balanced, and I didn't know how to have balance because I had been running away from balance for so long. And 75 Hard's discipline brought me back to balance. And without discipline, you can't have balance, because you need to have a solid foundation from which you operate, and from which you create, and from which you just live your life, honestly, to be your truest and most best self. And I realized that with graduating, I wasn't proud of myself. I started to ask myself, like, why aren't you proud of yourself? You literally have come so far. You like, you live on your own. We're working full-time, going to school full-time, like in a relationship, working 2 jobs. You were doing so much. And granted, when I first came, I was still on the same stuff that I was doing, not necessarily prioritizing myself and my personal needs. And just kind of, I was just thrown into a new environment, and I didn't find the foundation that I needed to. And it showed again in my schoolwork, and I was so down on myself. But through the end of it, and at the end of this journey, and seeing where I am now, and seeing the balance with which I was able to handle myself this semester, when I started to really, really, really build discipline and show up for myself regardless of how I was feeling, I was like, dang, like, you did the damn thing. Like, you did it. And I think that I needed to forgive myself. I needed to forgive the me in the past that didn't know how to love myself. And I needed to forgive the me in the past that wasn't fully present. The young girl who was just running away from herself, who didn't know how to love herself, who didn't see herself as she truly was. And I think that can relate to anyone, like just looking at yourself and maybe thinking like, dang, I was playing myself small, or anything in life that you've experienced, or anything that you've gone through. Like, sometimes we honestly need to take a look at it, a real good look at it, see where it's brought in us, look at it and try to ask what it was teaching you, because that's always like the ultimate question. But when I looked at like my journey, and I looked at the growth that I did to learn how to find that balance, and I'm like, dang, I am not the same person. And I'm just like, I am so proud of myself, of the growth that I've accomplished and the growth that I've experienced. But I needed to forgive myself for the mistakes, and for not showing up fully for myself, and for playing myself. And when I honestly had that realization, and I forgave myself, and I let it go and I forgave. Honestly, I just kind of went on a forgiving spree, and I was just like, forgive this, I forgive this, I forgive this, I forgive. And I just started forgiving, like, honestly, every single thing that could come to mind. And it felt amazing. Like, I honestly felt lighter, and my perspective about my graduation changed in like almost an instant. Like, I just started to feel more proud of myself, because I didn't feel proud of the fact that I had to get a second degree in order to be the student that I know that I could be. But honestly, I realized that this is just life, and we are spiritual beings having a human experience, and we are meant to learn and to grow and to make mistakes, and also to forgive ourselves, and to just know that it's all a part of the process. Like, any mistake which you think you have made, try to learn from it and grow from it, and it's no longer a mistake. Like, relabel that, reshape that, reframe that in the way that you're perceiving it, and just look at it as a learning lesson. And that is basically it for this video. But I just wanted to share that message, because honestly, when I hadn't had that aha moment that I really needed to forgive, the process of educating myself in order to become the woman that I am today, because I was so held up on the mistakes that I had made, I wasn't viewing where I'm at now with the sweetness and the appreciation of all of the work that I put in, and all of the work that God and the universe has put in to get me where I am today, and to bless me with the things that I have today, and the mindset that I have today, and the heart that I have today, and the awareness that I have today. So forgive yourself, and then thank it. Say thank you to the experience and let it go, because you don't have to carry it anymore. It's no longer a burden. It's no longer something that should plague you. You can be free. You can start fresh. You can start. If you're interested in more stuff like this, please let me know, because I feel like I just kind of want to share some more of this experience that I have gone through in terms of just personal growth. And I've learned a lot along the way, and I think it's important to be vulnerable and to share it, because we all go through it. Like, it's literally a fact of life. But just sharing it could help someone along the way. So hopefully this helps someone, and thank you guys for watching this video. I love you guys. I hope that you guys have a beautiful, 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 beautiful Sunday, and just enjoy this next week that's coming up. May you be blessed with just abundance and happiness and love and opportunity, and just seeing things for how they really are. They are being beneficial for you, because everything is for you, not to you. So remember that. I love you guys, and bye-bye.